Hi everyone, Emran Pilati here, co-host of the True Sports Cards radio show and podcast replay. I'm here with my son Beckett, and we're excited to have you as our listening audience. Please be sure to subscribe and follow our channel.
I'm ready to start. Let's go.
We're done.
Card Saturday, they're riding with you. Best card show in the country, it's true. So saddle up and listen, find out what you've been missing. You can be a card part too.
Yeehaw! Hut! Time to huddle up for another episode of the True Sports Card Show. I'm Whitey Gleason, and today we've got the latest on Panini's new basketball products coming soon, license or not. We'll update you on this month's Sacramento Autograph Expo. Can it be only 2 weeks away? Plus, we have details on Topps Basketball MVP buyback program. That's just for starters. So let's get started by bringing out the man who makes it all possible. He's the guacamole in your 7-layer dip, the funniest commercial of your big game Sunday, and he may not be Bad Bunny, but he is one funky ferret. Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Emran Pilati. Funky ferret.
I was waiting for Anthony to drop the, hey, card guy, shut up.
Hey, card guy, shut up and just talk about cards, you idiot.
There you go. It's usually what he leads in before I start talking, so I gave him the pause.
He gets that gleam in his eye when the show starts. He's just waiting to
so happy. He's like, finger on the button. Like,
hey,
can't
card
wait.
guy, shut up and just talk about cards, you idiot.
Second time. Why not do it again? Good morning, Whitey Gleason. Good morning, Anthony. Good to see both of you. We just did our photography for our brand new podcast cover, you and I. We did our prom photo together, which was nice.
Yeah.
And we look like a couple of card parts. Pretty excited.
I haven't seen them yet. I assume so.
Pretty excited to have that.
Some of them were kind of silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's us. Tee-hee, tee-hee. Today, if you hear stuff in the background, you'll hear a little boy. His name is Beckett. My son, my wife is visiting her mom today, so I decided to take Beckett. So you'll hear Beckett in the background saying things like ball or what are you doing or wrong. He'll say things like that.
He currently has a golf club, so you might want to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, he's just laughing. So today we've got a lot of things to talk about. We're on Super Bowl Eve, which is awesome. And we're also what's the word I'm looking for?
Post-deadline? Post-deadline?
The deadline, yes, exactly. It's stuff that you've been talking about all week, but new to our Card family listening audience. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Panini Prism football hobby that just came out.
Ooh.
And then obviously you said something about the new Panini versions.
Yeah.
I don't know much about it, so I'm excited to hear you talk about it. But let's talk about Expo first.
Okay.
2 weeks from today.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to be out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you?
I am, and so is our audience.
Are
you? Nah. Call me and tell me how it goes. Everybody go to sacautographyexpo.com, sacautographyexpo.com. Our listening audience, we love you so much that I'm going to go ahead and do something special for you. Admission tickets are $5 at the door. It's to keep the riffraff out if we just charge the $5 versus free. But if you go and you try to buy your ticket, add it to your cart, I want you to enter promo code RADIO, RADIO, radio.
On the radio.
And it will discount it to $0.00.
What?
Let's give them free. But you had to be a listener, obviously.
What?
And I'm only going to have it available during the
We didn't discuss this.
I know. We're just losing.
I don't know if I approve of that.
When people go, how do you make any money if you don't charge anything? And you know what the answer is always? Volume.
Well, I don't mind it, except I have to pay the $5. So
your promo. Why is the promo code rejecting me?
Yeah.
I specifically chose you to block that promo code. So, yep, we've got promo code radio. Just enter that in when you're doing the checkout from your tickets for the Autograph Expo. It's $5, but it's free if you use promo code radio. We would love to see you there. I talked with Doc Gooden this week. He's very excited to come out. I had mentioned that before. Kevin Mitchell is excited. I haven't talked to Steve Sachs yet. I know Fat Lever loves it because he lives in the area.
I just realized, Kevin Mitchell and Doc Gooden, teammates.
Teammates in the 86
Mets, yeah.
Right. World Series champions together. And then, of course, Scott Spezio as well. So Scott is coming in from the Chicago area, booked his flights and everything, so we're very excited to have him be a part of our show.
You want to start here with something having to do with the Super Bowl, or you want to start with, as you say, you want to know about Panini's basketball
You are
plans.
the point guard of this show. You lead the way.
Well, we need to start with the biggest story.
You are the Steve
in sports.
Nash.
The biggest game in sports.
Which is?
Just down the road, the Kings and the Cavs tonight. No.
Also, just a side note.
Yeah.
I would love to talk about Tom Brady and his visit to Sacramento too. So we'll talk about that a little bit.
Well, let's do that because we're talking about the big game, and he's a big part of it. Yeah, he was just here.
Some people are like, "How do you feel about him, promoting his card shop?" And here's the thing about it.
I asked you that last week or 2 weeks ago, and you said, "Yeah, I got nothing." Really?
I have something. Okay. A very clean and organized shop. It's there in the Doco. But I think what I'd like to say is that having Brady come to Sacramento is a good thing always, right? If he's talking about sports cards, cool. But Sacramento is that small market, I guess, is what everybody keeps saying, even though I feel like it's pretty good size. But having Tom Brady here and having the notoriety of the GOAT coming into town and spending time here, it was great. It looked like he was having fun.
It's good for the hobby locally,
great.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have someone like him
so
involved.
if somebody goes to his card shop because they were introduced to it and that was the first time they went and they get hooked on cards, there's nobody that's a double negative. The person is going to love cards and they're going to go visit other local card shops too, including mine. So it's a good thing for everybody. I like that.
What did you think of the fact that he said he doesn't have a dog in the fight in this Super Bowl, and some former Patriots, Vince Wilfork, there were some others, they really were unhappy with that. Gronk was unhappy with that.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
A personal friend of mine named Sal, who goes by Kickstradamus, did some work with Brady, some art, and they met at the event, and Brady and him, they showed some interactions between the two of them. Mm-hmm. But at the end, Sal, Kickstradamus, is a Rams fan. He's from L.A., and Brady said, well, that's okay. We just got to get you to be a Raiders fan now, is what he said. Mm-hmm. And I was like, whoa. I was not expecting him to say that. Mm-hmm. Right? You've got the Patriots versus the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. You got Tom Brady, the GOAT, the ultimate Patriot. And then all of a sudden he says, I need to help you be a Raiders fan. I was like, whoa. Yeah. That threw me off by a lot.
I think Gronk had the right of it. He said, look, Tom is probably, in a way, resentful that someone is quarterbacking the Patriots in the Super Bowl and it's not him.
Is that what Gronk said?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Which, when you think about it, I mean, that's probably a way a guy like that is wired. Patriots in the Super Bowl, that's my thing. Yeah. I should be there. And I could be there. If I were still playing, it'd be me.
He was waiting for the call once once the Denver quarterback went down. When Bo Nix went down, he was probably like, I'm going to call the Super Bowl, but I can play if you'd rather have me do that instead.
Right.
Knowing how competitive Brady is.
Exactly.
Still looks like he could play today. Mm-hmm. I just feel like, well, I've been in a position at a job before, and I've kind of looked in the rearview mirror and go, well, I hope that they do okay, but not as good as me, right? Maybe he has a little bit of that, but that's any competitive guy or gal would feel that way.
It was like Joe Montana, and I think maybe the ice has thawed a little bit, but I remember talking to him. This was just like 2012 or so about the 49ers, and he's like, hey, look, if you work for Microsoft and they can you, and you go work for another company, you're not going to root for them. So that was Joe Montana's view of the 49ers at the time.
Yeah, because he was a chief. And I wear a new, and you would not want to hear that as a Chiefs fan when your quarterback is like, I'm actively rooting for another team that I'm not on, but I'm on your team. So fun stuff, but
whose card values are going to soar if his team wins?
Tomorrow?
Drake May, Sam Darnold, both?
So
one more than the other?
The last week in the shop, I will tell you that we've had more interest in Darnold cards than May, but both have seen a big uptick. I think the challenge that you face when you have a 2024 rookie is that the card prices are already pretty inflated for the market. Mm-hmm. And he started out hot. He was one of the hotter quarterbacks, but obviously he was when the product came out, he was considered third, fourth best quarterback of the class. You had easily Caleb. Jaden Daniels obviously turned into the rookie of the year, and what he did leading them to deep into the playoffs last year. And then all of a sudden, Bo Nix, this quarterback, the 2024 product is awesome. So you have really great quarterbacks. You have strong opportunities of getting great autographs at a discounted price because all those quarterbacks were signing in unlicensed product. So you had Drake May, you had Bo Nix, you had Caleb Williams, and you had Jaden Daniels all signing autographs in Topps Fanatics products, which were unlicensed, keeping the values lower. And then in the Panini products, you had Michael Penix and Ladd McConkey and J.J. McCarthy, and those were the ones that were kind of keeping that product alive. So you're able to get affordable Drake May, relatively affordable Drake May autographs, but again, it's unlicensed. It's unfortunate. It's a lot like Wemby's first year, right? Right? It was unlicensed product, so while it was really awesome, it was like, yeah. But with Darnold's rookie year was 2018.
But there's Panini Wemby. There's licensed Wemby.
Correct, but not autographs, is what I'm getting
gotcha,
at. Yeah,
gotcha,
the autographs were exclusive to...
Gotcha.
And that's really what everybody wants, right? They want the autograph versions, or rookie patch autos, etc. But in Darnold's case, he was in 2018. That's the product that had a very good rookie class, too. You had Baker Mayfield, number 1. You had Saquon is in that draft. You have Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. So that product itself, 2018, rivals as far as the quality is concerned to 24. But that was all licensed stuff.
And
so you had autographs of the guys in their license.
And his value has been suppressed compared to those other guys.
Darnold?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you remember, he was like, I'm seeing ghosts.
Yeah.
Darnold was bust. And then Minnesota happened. And then they were like, whoa, this guy's pretty good. Then he had bad couple games at the end. And then they were like, bust. Right? And now here he is again, just kicking butt.
This is a chance perhaps for him to shake that reputation once and for all. If he happens to have a bad game, even if they win, because everyone, we have that idea of him, that he's a choke artist and can't. So if he doesn't have a great game, even if they win, people are going, yep, still Sam Darnold.
He's had 2 awesome full seasons in a row.
Yes.
Has been tough, played tough through this. And I would just say that, like, if you are making an investment, I'm looking at the YouTube video camera. If you are making an investment of the two with the potential of what has a better rate of return on your investment, Darnold's going to give you a bigger lift, in my opinion, than Drake May would be. I think either one goes up.
Well, your boy in there, Anthony's still riding the Jared Stidham wagon.
You can get him cheap.
Buy now.
Buy low, sell lower.
So he hasn't given up on that yet.
I just feel like Darnold can shake a lot of the stigma of being a bust by not doing that.
Yeah.
Sure, honey.
Big opportunity for him. So, where are you watching the game tomorrow?
Undisclosed location, but we will be open from 10 to 2. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people like to do parties and get together. I don't want to be around anybody, even my son. Get out of the room. I like to watch the game. I like to pay attention. I like to watch all the commercials. I want to be able to pause it and come back. I'm not somebody that
Bad Bunny and Green Day.
I'm gonna watch Bad Bunny. I'm gonna watch Green Day. I'm gonna watch all that stuff. I want to watch it beginning to end. I don't want to be interrupted. I don't want to be asked, "Who's this?"
Mr. Cheerful on Super Bowl Sunday. Huh?
Leave me alone. I'm a lot like that way of the Sacramento Kings Super Bowl, which is NBA Draft Day.
Oh,
yeah, that's always a day that I like to be left alone too. So I don't know. It's like when there's an event like a Super Bowl, like a NBA Finals, I just want to be left alone so I can just watch it and not have to be distracted or have to worry about entertaining somebody.
I get it. I wasn't gonna come
Whitey,
over.
the point of it is no, you're not invited.
I'm steering clear. Now, you mentioned the Kings, and of course, we've talked a lot on the station this week about the fact that the Kings didn't get much done at the deadline. So now we're looking at the buyout market. I'm trying to convince Emran.
I'm going to do it. I think it's great.
Really?
Yeah, I hope that AJ and Donovan they have this show on the air. I have to call them right after to let them know that we're going to do this. But you've convinced me.
Okay.
We'll do it for this weekend only, okay?
It looks like the Kings, according to Scott Perry, are not going to buy out their veterans, but you are offering
let's do something.
Kings
Let's have a little
program.
fun, guys. Let's have a little fun. If you have a Kings version, any base card, any whatever card, a Kings version of DeRozan, Levine, or Westbrook, bring it into the shop, and we'll buy it from you.
You're going to buy them out.
For $5 store credit against a $25 or more purchase.
Huh.
Okay? That means $5 off the card,
Yeah.
whatever you buy. That doesn't mean bring 30 DeMar DeRozan Kings cards and go, where's my 150?
It's worth a try.
No, it's not going to work. Bring in any Kings DeRozan, Levine, or Westbrook card and get $5. We'll buy it back from you. We'll buy you out of it
Yes.
for $5 towards store credit. Any purchase $25 or more.
So the Kings,
How about that?
The Kings won't buy out Levine, DeRozan, or Westbrook.
But True Sports
Everett
Card will. Yes, we'll buy you out. They're like, finally, I can get rid of these cards. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed by the lack of activity, but after listening to Scott Perry's press conference yesterday, you could tell that Vivek has given him a long leash with this and saying, we've messed up a lot. Don't mess up. Take your time. Do what you need to do.
Yeah. He
But,
said we're in the very early stages of laying the foundation. So that means he's telling us without saying it verbatim. He's saying this is going to take a long time.
So I think you and I talked about this pre-show. Where does it go for Kings fans and collectors to invest into the card market of this? And I have pretty strong feelings about where I think the guys are. I think Zach LaVine will be very good, but I don't think he'll ever be an all-star in the Western Conference in the future. Not because he's not good. His inconsistency worries me a little. He's kind of at that age of he is who he is. And then I think the other thing is that you have a very strong Western Conference all-star potential roster. It's tough to crack that.
Yeah.
Luckily,
it doesn't mean anything to be an all-star anymore because I don't even know what they're doing. But
they're doing a hopscotch and then three different teams. And
We Are the World, sing along. I don't know.
If you're under 26, you're on that team. But if you're old fart, you go on that team.
It's still an honor, but I don't know about you. But me personally, I don't care. Like Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive. I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. I'm on the All-Star team. I don't care.
I don't care. DeRozan likely will not be an All-Star again through the rest of his career. Westbrook probably will not be an All-Star for the rest of his career. But if I were collecting, and I'm a Kings fan, and I think this season with what it is, again, another loss. Beckett and I are going to the game tonight to watch Keon come back along with Schroeder, so that should be interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to the
also
game
DeAndre Hunter against his old team.
Yes.
Look out.
Vengeance game.
Yeah.
Revenge game for DeAndre Hunter. I just feel like sit back, order that big bucket of popcorn, and watch some of the greatest players that we've seen in our history in their sunset seasons. We talked about it before, where DeRozan was going up the ranking of scoring. Westbrook seems to get some sort of record, climbing up the record books every other game. I'm just going to, now that we know that the deadline's gone, my favorite player, Malik Monk's is still with the Kings, so I don't have to worry about my 400 jerseys that are signed by Malik, which is always a panic for me. I could sit back knowing that this is likely going to be the roster that we have till the end of the year, unless there's buyouts involved. I'm going to eat my popcorn. I'm going to collect my Russell Westbrook rookie cards. I'm going to collect my DeMar DeRozan rookie cards. Zach LaVine rookie cards are 2014, 2015. Not very expensive, but I don't know how long. He's not a long-time, all-time great like a DeRozan or a Westbrook might be.
Yeah, right.
And then Nick Clifford's cards are starting to see a little bit of love. He's playing. And now with the trade deadline gone and nobody have to audition for a position, I think you're going to see a lot more of the young players playing. And just last night, Dylan Cardwell, our guy.
Yeah, I think
14
his
14
rookie cards, and I know we've talked about this, and I know Jason calls quite a bit and asks, his rookie card would probably be the most sought after by local fans, but I don't believe he has one, right? As far as
not
we know,
yet.
He
So
doesn't have one.
I got. You know me. I'm salty when it gets the comments in the YouTube chat or the Instagram post. I go, ah! The guy goes, "You're charging for a Dylan Cardwell card option, and he doesn't even have a card." And I'm like, yeah, but he was at Auburn, and they made cards for him there, and whether you can find one or not, that's up to you. But who knows what happens between now and March 21st? He could have some sort of a release, but I wanted to have that option there for people. So
I wonder, by the way, if he will have a card in this set.
Which set is that?
The Donruss basketball. Panini is going to produce basketball cards this season. We just found out. They're going to, according to Sports Card Collectors Daily, they're going to cobble together a mix of current NBA, college, and women's players, and Panini will release 2 basketball products in the days ahead, 25-26 Donruss, and a new signature series. Bottom line for those who aren't quite following it that closely, Topps Fanatics got the right to print NBA license cards that have a player with the team name and logos and all that. So Panini, they've had the license for years. They don't have it now, so they have to go and do the non-licensed things, and I'm showing them in the picture
They're
here.
doing what Topps did 2 years ago.
Yes, so here's...
The script has been flipped.
Donruss basketball. Also, they have to go forward without LeBron James, Wembanyama, Cooper Flag, because they have exclusive deals with Fanatics. But what they're going to do, Emron, is have these non-licensed cards with no team names. Donruss Hobby is going to have 3 autographs per box.
That's
so
strong.
They're trying to make up for it that way.
Donruss Hobby and the licensed product only had 1 autograph per, and now they're at 3. And you're seeing some of the players. Whitey's scrolling through it right now, and there are who is that Edgecombe in there? Is that Edgecombe?
This is
right
Jeremiah
there?
Fears. That's VJ Edgecombe. Yeah.
So you have Fears, you have Edgecombe autographs. Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
I didn't even know that they could do that, and I'm supposed to be a card part expert.
Here's part of the autograph checklist. Edgecombe, Fears, Trey Johnson, Carter Bryant, Hugo Gonzalez, Derek Queen, Cedric Coward, Hanson Yang, also Cade, Giannis, Ja, Trey Young, C-Webb, Julius Irving, Kevin Garnett, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and Steve Nash.
Obviously not Cooper Flag. He's a Topps Fanatics exclusive. Right. I didn't hear Dylan Harper either. I didn't hear Ace Young, but that's okay. Like, you're getting Edgecombe, and likely, just like the Topps product 2 years ago, it's going to be financially less expensive because of the non-licensing. So this should be interesting.
Yeah. And they're going to have the downtown inserts.
So some of these, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I mean,
this surprised you, didn't it?
Absolutely. More choices is better for collectors, whether it hits or not. Maybe this is the affordable version. When we're talking about Topps Chrome on the shelf at $800 plus, right? Topps Paper $300 plus for a hobby box. Yes, you could get Cooper Flag and all the other guys, and it's all licensed. But who knows? Maybe this Donruss product, does it show a SRP yet? Suggested retail price?
I don't believe they do.
I bet you it's like $200 something, maybe less. I don't know, but $300.
I don't even think that we know yet when they're supposed to be out.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think anytime you can have choices for people, that's a good thing.
Yeah. And then
let them choose.
They also have the Signature Series. That's going to be a little higher end. Single 5-card pack, 1 slabbed autograph numbered to 49 or less, an insert base card, and 2 base parallels numbered to 199 or less. So that's what Panini's doing. Donruss Basketball and Signature Series.
So just for clarification, Panini did a product called 3 and 2 for baseball. They've done it for several years now. And they used the language on the exterior of the box as a slabbed card. And then when people opened it, they're like, this isn't a graded card because that's the language is slabbed. But it's actually just encased. So it's in a one-touch.
Gotcha.
Right? So when you said slabbed card, that description doesn't necessarily mean what we think
Graded.
is slabbed. Right.
Interesting,
Graded.
yeah. And by the way, super short Kaboom inserts will be part of Signature Series 2 with gold to 10, 101 black parallels possible. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what
they're taking a shot.
I thought that they were toast. They might still be toast. I don't know. But the fact that they're giving it a shot, pretty cool. And you said that there's a finish, as in 2 ends,
Yes.
finish player.
They're trying a lot of different things. Finnish star Mika Murinen,
Oh, yeah, him?
nicknamed Slim Jesus. If I offend anybody, I'm sorry, that's his nickname. He will have his first cards inside the product. He's an 18-year-old prospect currently playing in Serbia. And look at this, Emron. It doesn't have an R, rookie RC. It has a 1P, which I think is like
Player 1.
Yeah, first card. And I've never heard of him, but you can get his cards only in the upcoming Donruss basketball.
That's exciting. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see what that looks like.
And speaking of all that, you mentioned Topps. We did get some information here, again, from Sports Collectors Daily on the MVP buyback basketball program from Topps on Topps Chrome. So base cards, including image variations, $20, and you're going to participate in this, right, with
Always.
your store?
Yep.
Yeah.
Always.
So you bring in a Topps Chrome base card of whoever ends up being MVP, including the image variations, $20. Refractor parallels, $40. Numbered parallels to more than 100, $100. Numbered parallels to fewer than 100, including 101s, $200. Emerald will.
All right, so
give you in-store credit, right?
Right. Not anything different as far as values versus the refractors and colors and parallels. All the same as they did with baseball. If you recall, I know you're not really a UFC guy, but UFC did the same thing.
White.
Wrong sport again. UFC, not WWE.
He's a crossover.
He's in both. So all that, by the way, for those of you that have been hoarding your Otanis and Judges out of 25, that's over. That ended, so sorry. But here's the unique situation regarding basketball. Keep this in mind, everybody. You are not able to qualify for an award if you don't hit a threshold of games played, right? I believe, Anthony, do you know what that number might be? Can you
I can
NBA,
check.
65?
65 of
Yeah.
the 82, something like that. Well, people were doing the buyback, holding, prospecting, and they were buying a lot of Jokic. They were saying, this guy's, again, he's going to either be one or two, him and Shea, we'll see what happens. But they were collecting his cards with the intention of, oh, I'm going to use them as buyback. Well, Jokic had that knee hyperextension, and I do believe now he's not going to be able to hit the threshold of the 65 games, which automatically disqualifies him from the MVP candidacy, which then means those cards don't even have a chance at it. Anthony, did you pull that number?
Yeah, it's 65 at least 20 minutes.
Yeah, you got to play 20 minutes to count for that to count as
So
a game.
they can't just sub him in and throw him back out.
Yeah.
Right.
That's interesting. So right now, I believe Shea did have an injury.
He missed 16 games, but according to ballslife.com, Jokic is currently eligible. So
Did he come back into...
he's back. He was playing this week. He's missed 16 games, so it's close. He can only miss one more game to maintain his eligibility.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And how long has Shea been out?
Don't know.
Okay, I know he's out. And likely these guys are going to say, thanks for the All-Star Game invite. I appreciate you having me be an All-Star, but I'm not going to play. So at any rate, keep an eye on that. This is a unique
Jokic is
situation.
right on the
This
edge.
is a unique situation to where, like, this doesn't fall under baseball or football. Like, you're the MVP. But in this case, there's an actual hard count as to what you can miss. And for those of you that are hoarding Shea Gilgeous-Alexander cards, thinking that that's going to be your buyback option later when he's announced, keep an eye on that clock.
Do you know what Jokic says about this whole thing, about whether he's eligible?
I don't care.
He made it clear he could not care less.
This is the same guy that won the championship, and then they were like, "Yeah, the parade is Thursday." He goes, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, we have a parade in Denver." He's like, "I just want to go home."
SGA has only missed 3 games this season.
Is that true? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
He's only missed 1 on this stint, like he just missed the last game.
Yep. So in that case, I think it's just keep an eye on. Has anybody else kind of risen to the challenge of potentially an MVP?
I don't think so.
I think
Sick
Luka
game.
might have been in there, but Luka's going to miss some games now too. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Oh, Giannis is already out because he missed
Doc
enough
Rivers
games.
just said they are not going to hold him out the rest of the year, but we'll see about that.
Oh, Giannis?
Yeah. The top, according to the MVP award tracker, Basketball Reference, Shea is considered, he's got like a 76.3% chance to win it. Luka is second on this list, but only 8%. Cade Cunningham, 6.1%. Then it goes Wemby, Maxey, Duren, but we're talking about, 2.1% or less. So
Yeah.
right now,
Duren?
Shea is at,
Like
Duren.
Jalen Duren?
yes, but he's at 1.5%.
That's still crazy.
Yeah. Shea is the heavy favorite.
I guess then start hoarding your Shea cards in order to use them at my store for store credit. I mean, that's what's going to come down to. So exciting. I think that when you
not as exciting as Emran's buyout program.
Yes, the any DeRozan, Levine, or Russell Westbrook Kings card gets you $5 in store credit against any $25 or more purchase.
I love that.
Wemby is also almost at that threshold of not getting eligibility for awards.
Yeah, and that's interesting. A side note, I wanted to talk about this. I was talking about this in store to a couple of people.
You have people coming in all the time. They say they love the show, huh?
They do. They're
it's
like
the same guy every week, but
he wears a mustache and glasses, and then he comes in wearing a hat with
funny
a feather
voice.
in it.
Yeah, we like the show. See?
I love the show. See, and it's always the same thing too. I love the show. Whitey is so funny. Thanks. Did you know I'm on it too? Yeah. Anyways, card guy, shut up. I will tell you that I'm convinced more now than ever that De'Aaron's going to get traded. I think so. Based on the money that he makes.
Again? Are you having flashbacks?
No. When you look at Dylan Harper, you look at Stephon Castle. Stephon Castle's awesome. I watched him a couple games on League Pass. He is awesome. But Dylan Harper is there, and you look at the money. De'Aaron's going to be making, what, $50 million? And he's producing at a very good level, but nothing superstar level anymore. 16 a game, 8 assists, that kind of a thing. I don't know if that's $50 million worth of value. It's a lot like Levine's contract versus production. And if you can move De'Aaron and get draft capital, he's slightly older than Wemby, Castle, and Harper, so he's not on the exact timeline trajectory. I feel like they may move him for another part that might make more sense.
Yeah, they might. And I know, like Jerry Reynolds had suggested months ago, hey, I think they might trade Fox for Giannis. Of course, we'll see that. I guess that could still happen in the offseason. But to me right now, De'Aaron's having a really, as you say, solid year. He's their leading scorer. I think they may have that kind of on the back burner, but Dylan Harper's not there yet. So right now it's like, oh, they need Fox. But as Dylan Harper continues to
he's coming
develop.
he's coming off the bench doing 12 to 20 points a game. You got to like that at that contract, right? he's $35 million cheaper per year than De'Aaron with production that is not as good, but fairly good. And if he's given a chance, who knows?
Yeah.
So I bring that up because I think that what may end up happening is we'll have to revisit Fox's rookie card values because he may be on the move, and if he's on the move, maybe he goes to New York, or he won't go to New York, but he might go to Milwaukee or something to where he's somebody.
He'd probably love to go to New York.
He's the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have Brunson there, so it's unless Brunson's not there, it's redundant.
But if they actually, they could win a championship this year. They could.
The Spurs?
Yeah. And if they do that, obviously, everything changes as far as his.
So absolutely wild to just
perception
have
of him.
It's like watching people run circles around you, and I feel like the Kings just watch people run circles around them just constantly. It's just difficult.
Don't you think, Emran? I know, honestly, you do a lot of, you do deals with people all the time, right? You're always, I think one of the issues for Scott Perry, the main issue was there just was not a lot of demand for the players that the Kings were offering. But they probably had a lot of teams that were still trying to take advantage of the Kings, figuring these guys are suckers. And he had to make sure everybody knew, we ain't doing that anymore.
We ain't suckers no more.
Yeah. Don't you think? Honestly.
Yeah, and how do I say this? Monty was the GM. Scott Perry is the GM now. But there's one constant. So
Slamson?
Slamson, that's who I'm talking about. So they're probably like, as long as that constant is still there, we still have a chance to take advantage of these guys. Slamson is who I'm talking about. I just feel like I watch every game. I watch every minute of every game for the Kings.
That's not true. A minute ago, we had the highlights on in here last night's game, and he said, did they win?
I wasn't finished with my sentence.
Is that true, Anthony, or not?
I wasn't finished with my sentence.
He did not watch last night.
And I said, you didn't let me finish my sentence. I watch every minute of every game unless I don't. That's what I was trying to say. And
that's probably not being a good card part there,
look,
but I just
dude,
wanted to say
you outed me right there. Thanks a lot. We just took photos downstairs of us together for our new podcast cover, and we could just Photoshop Whitey out, right? Card singular. I'm a partner to myself.
You just oversold it the way you leaned into the mic and listen. I watch every game. Always have, always will. No, you don't. You didn't watch last night.
Officer, I only had one beer. No, you didn't. You had 7. You had 7 beers. Yeah, he added me. Sabonis is awesome. He's awesome.
They didn't get a decent
Why
offer
are we
for him.
so wanting to get him out? He is awesome. He loves the community. He's here. He's involved. His kids are integrated into the community. Like, what are we doing? Like, you know what we hope to get? A younger guy that gives us 20 and 10 every night. Like, we have him. What are we doing?
They probably will try very hard to trade him in the offseason.
We'll see.
But from what we think we know, they really didn't get any strong offers for him. And I think part of that might have been other teams like Toronto going, watch this. We'll make some really weak offer. They might go for it because it's the Kings. And I think Scott Perry, again, had to lay down the law. Not anymore. Not on my watch.
I still think Grady Dick is a hidden gem that needs to be released from Toronto. I would love to pick up that guy. Truly.
Could happen.
Truly.
Still could happen.
He's 6'9" and can shoot threes like crazy. Plays really hard. I've seen him play live twice now. And I thought he was awesome when the limited time that he's in the. I don't know what's going on over there because his rookie year was really great and his Cards trajectory was starting to go up. But I don't know. But he keeps getting fined every game when they do jersey swaps. The last one was with Kevin Love. Yeah, and they got fined for that one.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they did the jersey swap. Grady Dick and Kevin Love. So.
You're a big.
You don't even know where to go with that one.
Well, I just know he comes up a lot when we talk with you about the Toronto Raptors.
I like his game. I think he plays really well.
Can I share something with you real quick
Please.
on Beckett and grading turnaround times?
Sure.
Are you interested in this at all?
No, but let's talk about it
You're
because
not?
it's important.
You're not?
Nah, it's fine.
The company says submissions at its base level
They
are
upped it,
running
right?
75 plus business days. Standard submissions, which is $35, 45 business days. Express, which is $80, 15 days. Priority service, $125, 5 business days.
Seems reasonable.
I'll tell you the way you go here, and you've talked about them a lot, so this is not tied into we're not trying to promote them. CGC bulk, which is $15 with a 25 card minimum. Wait time is 40 days. Economy, $18, 20 days. Standard, $55, only 10 days.
Okay, so let's talk about CGC. Let's talk about this grading situation.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to talk about grading, so let's make it happen.
PSA is 400 years, by the way.
Give or take.
Yes.
Estimated.
400 years
Estimated
plus.
business years.
Yeah.
I would say this, that, and Anthony, when you go back to clip for Instagram Reels, maybe sit this one out, Anthony. I don't want to get into too much trouble, but I will tell you that PSA obviously bought Beckett, bought SGC, and it's no secret that they're having challenges with customer service. Okay, the fact that the wait times are getting longer.
They have pledged PSA to decrease wait times this year.
Okay, so when you have the big monster that does really, like 90% of the grading in the industry, it's not that high, but it's high. It feels that way. And they're having customer service issues, and they have the most money behind them to be doing things. What makes you think that the sub company that they purchased is going to have better service by the same ownership group?
Oh, because they have separate GM. That's what they want us to believe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't see that being a reasonable thing. Like, you know what? We bought SGC, we bought Beckett, and their customer service is going to be way better than what we could produce when we have 10 times more of the money in PSA. We have 10 times more of the production of what's being able to get graded. That's like, it doesn't make sense to me. But who knows?
Yeah.
I will tell you that it's just so funny that instantly they went, you know what we need to do? We need to up the expectations and make sure that people understand it's going to take longer and it's going to be more expensive.
Yeah, here's the update on PSA, or at least maybe it's not an update, but here's where they are. Anything at under a $50 fee is taking at least 40 business days. More popular value bulk 20 card minimum, 95 days of PSA. Value at 75 business days. So it boils down to this. A bulk order received in early January, if you want to get your cards graded, won't likely be completed until April or May.
If you want cards to be ready to go for the NFL season, I would start submitting them now. Right? I had a great customer by the name of Casey, and he submitted some cards to us just recently, and he said, "Hey, Amron, do you think I'll have the cards back by the National?" Which is the late July, because he's making the trip and doing that. I was like, I don't know. We're in early February, and I can't answer that confidently he's going to get his cards back in July. We're starting to see cards come back from beginning of October. We're just getting them back now. So what is that, 5 months? And the guys go, what's going on? I don't know what to tell you. I don't grade the cards. The second they come in, I promise you I call. Here's what I will tell you. Me and a friend, Eric, we went to CGC in late December.
Mm-hmm.
We dropped off. I wanted to let people know that I made a commitment to make sure that we tried CGC as a secondary option. And what we found out was we dropped them off on December 30th, and cards are now starting to come back now from value. So CGC is $18 a card for us, $14 if you do 10 or more, or $12 if you give me 100 cards. So 100 cards for $1,200 to get graded, turning around in about 5 weeks. People's gripe is, well, it's not as valuable as PSA. We've talked about the algorithms of the financials there, but I will tell you that what I've seen in our short amount of batching that we've seen in the store, people are loving the CGC slabs. They're buying them. They're not giving it, a lot of grief. They're enjoying it, and as we've talked about it in previous shows, they are now clearly number 2 in grading count by a lot. So it's PSA in December was 1.7 million cards. CGC was a little over 600,000 cards submitted, and then the rest of them were like under 100,000 cards submitted for that. So they're clearly number 2. So what I'm saying to you is, if you're upset with PSA for whatever reason and you don't want to grade cards with them, we've given you a solid secondary option, and I'm showing you how much I feel good about it by investing 2,500 to 5,000 cards a month of our own cards through CGC for resale purposes. So it's an exciting time to have another option, whether it be Beckett at $125 for $5. We don't submit to Beckett. I love you, son. Not you. But yeah, as far as that's concerned, I think that I feel confident with PSA and CGC as the 2 options for me. For our customers.
By the way, speaking of exciting things and rookie cards, Dwayne Baker, my Dwight Gooden RC is getting here today in time for the Autograph Expo.
Hey, that's going to be, what is that, 85 tops. It's Doc Gooden just kind of smiling. It's the same rookie year as McGuire's XRC.
That's right. And Kirby
Puckett. And Roger Clemens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Doc one is pretty awesome.
I remember I bought that set, Emmer, and I bought it for like $90 in
the
late
top
80s.
set?
Yeah, and I was like, I am set.
Yeah, because they had the Olympic team on there, so McGuire's rookie.
Yeah,
If you remember the 96 home run chase, okay, with McGuire and Sosa, that McGuire card in PSA 10 went crazy, like thousands of dollars. And people didn't realize, like, how many did they make of this, truly?
Yeah.
About 100 million.
Yeah.
But people were just so fanatical about that time of the history of baseball. It was just wild.
I sold it for, I don't know, $140 or something 6 years ago. So I made a little money on it, but I remember buying it thinking, I'm set. This thing's going to be worth mint.
I think the PSA 8 right now goes for about like 30 or $40. But
really?
It's just such a iconic card in the history and memory of that home run chase.
I thought I just saw that the Topps Tiffany McGuire graded 10 85 rookie card. It just sold for a huge, I can't remember the number. It was big.
Those
big
Tiffany's
sale.
are really great cards. I think our listening audience loves when we talk about quote unquote vintage, even though there's 85.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was what, 40 years ago? Yeah, 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's wild. Man, I'm old. I feel really old.
You are.
Yeah. You wouldn't know the feeling.
I'm in the safety zone. It's like, yeah, you're good, but dude, I'm beyond that. Oh, you're old. It's like, yeah, you're good. You're good. You're like, oh no, you're old now.
Ooh, my feet bones are cracking just walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited to have Dwight there. It's so cool to be able to put his autograph. One of the other really great cards for you to choose from, his 85 Fleer is a gray bordered version of the card.
I have that.
Looks really great too with the
a
autograph
nice
on
card.
there.
Yeah.
And Doc's pretty consistent. You can actually read
Is that
the
the one
word
where he's
Doc.
sitting in the dugout, I think?
Yes.
Yeah, I have
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be bringing that out.
Oh, look at you!
Yeah.
You for $5 to get in.
I
You
know.
do not get promo code radio like the other people that are listening.
Could someone with the promo code get 2 for free and give me 1? Or is today?
It's a click-through box. It goes, 2? Absolutely. And then it'll go to the next screen and it says, is Whitey Gleason one of the tickets? Yes or no? If they put yes, it automatically blocks them.
You've thought of everything. Here is a collectible note that I bet you don't care that much about. Thank you, Amadrock, pointing out that last night at the Kings game was Hello Kitty night. He says it was crazy.
In a good way or bad way?
Those things do. I mean, I know the crowd wasn't great, but people get a little crazy over Hello Kitty stuff, right?
I don't know. Look at me. Right, Emran? What do I know?
I just thought you had a general sense of
Hello Kitty?
Collectible. It's a collectible. You deal with collectibles.
Guys, there's 3 investments I'd make. I'd make Drake May, Sam Darnold to hedge your bets, and Hello Kitty. Why would I know? People ask me about...
Amadrock says, in a good way. In a good way.
You want to talk
Hello
about...
Kitty night was crazy last night in a good way.
You know what I learned? Whitey? Stay in your lane is what I've learned. Everybody was buying Labubu. They were doing Labubu at their shop. They were selling Labubu. And where is Labubu now? Sitting in your back rooms wondering who's going to buy this Labubu. Mm-hmm. I did not go in that lane because I don't know it.
Is that a toy?
It's like a little... How do you describe it, Anthony? You have several of them.
Yeah, I got a ton, They're
hanging
like
off of
little
his belt.
monsters.
Okay,
Like, they kind of look, they got like sharp teeth.
Yeah.
That's how he describes it. They're like little monsters with sharp
They
teeth.
sound great.
They did. Past tense.
Moderately off-putting.
Yes, they were really creepy. They were like creepy Beanie Babies that you could hook onto your belt or shirt or bag.
I got to
tell you, it was the fury for 3 months.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
like an online trend.
value down now. Time to jump on that. Take advantage.
Again, buy low, sell lower. It's the Jared Stidham of. There we go.
Yeah.
Buy now.
Here's a question that I deal with every year about this time.
Like what we'll do, that customer, I'll go, this Labubu right here on eBay, click. I'll buy it. Click. Biggest reel we've ever done on Instagram was you and I talking about me buying that eBay right from under that guy's nose.
That was a great story.
Click, Labubu, click. That's what I'm going to do.
I can get it for this much on eBay. Click.
Click. Not anymore. All right, go ahead.
So we know that the Topps flagship baseball is coming out
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah, the 11th.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
I want to jump on some of that, but let's face it.
We have it on pre-order, by the way, on our website.
Okay.
TrueSportsCards.com. Look under baseball wax. We have it on pre-order. You can lock in a box right now for $125 plus tax. It's going to be on our shelf minimally at $139. Could be even higher by the time that we do it. I don't know. We'll see where the market settles for suggested retail price, but it'll be right around that $140 mark. So you're going to save 15-ish bucks just by pre-ordering it right now.
It brings back memories of when, I remember my friend Curtis down the street saying, hey, the new baseball cards are out now. What? When I was a kid, when they first came out, it's so exciting. But in terms of if you're trying to make any money at any point, you're better off waiting for Chrome or whatever down the road, or even Series 2. So I'm always torn on that. It's like, baseball, I got to get some. Well, wait, do I want to?
You want to. It's the green flag and start of the official 2026 baseball collecting season.
Yeah.
Right? And you're going to see rookie cards of players that remember, Bowman is not necessarily their rookie card. Topps is their rookie card officially. So these are where you're going to get these great players with their rookie cards in there. I'm trying to think who 26 is the focus for on rookies. Because I'm in my brain, I'm thinking of 25. So maybe Jack Cagley. No,
I know some.
Can't remember.
I'm not sure who's in the rookie class.
Right.
I know some big names, but I don't know if they've already come out with cards. I have to check on that. That's
like
a good
Travis,
question.
like Travis Bazana, I think had Bowman cards last year, but I don't think he had Topps. So it's one of those things where you're going to get the first Topps rookie cards of these players. Not only that, but like it's a really cool product. And if you remember last year, Barry Bonds had his first autographs in Topps products ever, and it was really a huge deal to pull those cards. Even non-numbered versions of those cards were going for $1,000. And not only that, but Barry signed in a very different way than he had in the past. Lots of loops, very unique looking Barry Bonds autographs. It was really cool. So I think you could go for it.
Here, according to Cardline, some of the rookies that headline the class, Topps class, not just the top rookies this year, rookie cards and Topps. You got Roman Anthony,
Roman
Tong,
Anthony.
Yeah. So there's a Nolan McLean, Chase Burns, Bubba Chandler. So yeah, guy with the Kansas City,
Jack
Caglione. Yeah.
So
those are the probably the most. Oh, Jacob Mizorowski.
Oh, the
Rookie
Miz.
card, yeah.
The Miz.
Yeah.
The six starts equals an all-star game guy. Mm-hmm. He was hot at one time during the season.
All right, I'm in. You convinced me.
You named Roman Anthony. I mean, that guy was consideration for Rookie of the Year last year. So, yeah, you got some names there. Mm-hmm. Got some names. Cool.
Jacob
yeah,
Marcy,
I think. Yeah, go for
just
it. So we have
anybody on the A's here.
We have Topps Hobby boxes. We have Topps Hobby Jumbo, and we have Topps Hobby a full case if you'd like to buy it. They're all available pre-order, with the 11th being the release date. So when you pre-order it, we hold the box for you. You won't have to worry about not having it. In addition to that, it's going to be obviously less expensive than what's going to be the retail price on the wall. Mm-hmm. Already. Yeah. I'm just telling you guys that now.
Yeah. And if you like hobby boxes, there's, I haven't bought a lot of hobby boxes. I've learned since I've been working with you that hobby boxes are the way to go. But these are hobby boxes that are a little more affordable. And it's still good bang for your buck.
Yes, obviously paper.
It's a paper.
I believe that they have one autograph or relic per box, similar to any. Yeah, I know you hate that.
Can you just go one autograph?
Yeah.
Autograph or relic?
I will tell you that the 20.
Are relic cards worth anything? The mem cards.
So moving right along. You know what I miss? I miss Upper Deck, being able to do baseball, football, basketball product, because Upper Deck always had game used. Always. It wasn't player worn. It wasn't event worn. It was game used. They always had it. And I miss those days. You know what's wild? A company that has game used product always is Leaf. Every single one of their cards that have a relic piece are game used. So whether it's Lionel Messi, Mike Tyson, Joe Montana, all the pieces always are game used, which is wild to have a third-dairy product, not even a secondary product, a third-dairy product, made that word up, having game used pieces.
That'd be tertiary, wouldn't it?
A tertiary company. When that tertiary company has game used product, and a company like Topps and Fanatics only puts event used, or this isn't from any, Panini's famous for this is not from any specific game or event.
Yeah.
You roll your eyes going, I just spent $900 on Immaculate, and this is what you give me? Mm-hmm. Sticker auto? Really? So, let's be better. Let's be better with the product stuff. So
if it is a game worn, whatever it is, that's worth a little bit.
Oh, yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
You just have to check the fine print.
And it's really fine in the back, like really small. Like get out your goggles, your bifocals.
This patch could be from a jersey that was game worn.
It's probably
But how
not.
are we supposed to know?
Just do me a favor. Just Google Mark Ingram jerseys. Okay. You could do it right now if you'd like, Whitey.
Uh-huh.
Mark Ingram. We're talking about the former Saints player Mark Ingram jerseys. they did what's called a player worn jersey.
Mark Ingram jerseys?
Yep. Jerseys, plural. Scroll down to just images, Whitey. Just images. He's what Whitey's looking for, and he'll find it eventually, is Mark Ingram is wearing like 30 jerseys at the same time.
Oh.
Each one bigger than the other, almost like the Russian dolls, right? And they took a picture of him wearing it, so that way then he takes them all off and they start cutting him up to make player-worn jersey.
Wow.
So they're like, just put on these 30 jerseys. We'll take a picture of you wearing it. It's ridiculous. He looks silly. I'll find it, Whitey. But if you see that, that's exactly what it is. So the guy wore it for half a second.
Mark Ingram, is known for his unique practice of wearing multiple jerseys at once, particularly during events like the rookie premiere. He famously wore 15 or more Jeremy Shockey jerseys
Here it is.
to qualify them for player-worn status.
Here it is.
Wow.
He's wearing a number 80 jersey and lots of jerseys on top of each other. He's wearing at least 15 jerseys at the same time on that photo. Mm-hmm. And so...
But if he's wearing a Jeremy Shockey jersey, that's player-worn, but not by the player.
Some player wore it.
it.
Some player wore it.
See, I got a problem with
market
relic
manipulation.
cards. Yes.
Yes. And you know what else is interesting? They'll have players wear jerseys that have the number 88 on there because it gives them the most amount of surface cuts of a patch possible on a card. So if you had like who is it? Like Caleb Williams is what, number 1? I can't remember. I'm using a guy that's a single number digit jersey. Mm-hmm. Let's say it's the guy who wears number 1. They'll make that guy wear number 88 so that way they have lots of ways to cut it and it ends up with a patch card because there's more surface area of the 8s than there is of 1.
Mm-hmm. Why do they do that?
What? Help me! Yeah, welcome to...
Player-worn material doesn't mean that it was worn by a player on the card necessarily. I didn't realize that. I've always had an issue with relic cards and mem cards, and now I have a bigger issue. Thank you for
no specific player, event.
Blindfold off my head.
Manny Too Legit asked, I hear a baby in the background. The answer is yes. For those of you that tuned in later, my son Beckett, my little 3-year-old, sitting here, and he is not enjoying Dad on the radio right now. He's laying down going, when are we getting out of here? Mm-hmm. So we're almost done. Mm-hmm. Give me 3 more minutes, Beckett.
Yeah.
3 more minutes.
Caleb Williams, by the way, number 18.
Yeah.
Someone points out Debo, number 1. So Debo would be an example.
Yes.
Of that. Yeah.
Yes, Debo, number 1. Street-worn jersey.
Do you have any predictions for us for the big game tomorrow?
I think that Seattle takes it.
I do too.
I think Seattle takes it. When I saw that defense against the Niners, I mean, the Niners were racked with injuries, but Darnold has to be not bad, decent, fairly good. But man, that running game is crazy.
Even though they
and their
lost
defense,
Charbonnet, pardon me.
Right, and their offense is awesome. Their defense is awesome. So I don't know. I feel like this might be one of those 21 to 14 games, 21 to 17 games.
Yeah, I got like 31-17.
31-17?
Yeah, I think Drake May is going to have a hard time finding time to throw.
We'll see what happens. I'm
Yes,
going to
we
the Kings
will.
game tonight. You're not going because you didn't want to. I invited you, so I'm going to bring my son instead. And Super Bowl tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Let's see how that goes. And we'll be next week. It'll be Valentine's Day next week for us. We'll get 2 card parts together. Wait till you see the new release on our podcast cover.
And don't forget to get to True Sports Cards and check out their Kings buyout program.
Yes.
Yes.
DeRozan, Levine, or Westbrook. Kings cards, $5 off any purchase of $25 or more. But we get to keep your card. Sorry.
Thank you, Anthony. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you at the True Sports Card store.
With every card under the sun.